The facts matter.
Good morning, everyone. Virgo here. It's July 14th, 2020. We're going to be taking a look at a person named Azriel Bay, and this is a screenshot of her here, and one where she is taking a selfie of herself, it appears. She's quite proud of herself this morning, as she believes she has outsmarted a judge that has been presiding over a traffic ticket, and she believes, of course, that she has the right to travel. So we're going to be taking a look at that footage and how it went between her and the judge. And then when we're done with that, we're going to be taking a look at a discussion that she had with a court clerk. And I think you guys will really enjoy this. Let's take a look.
I'm sovereign to this land to preserve all my unalienable and inalienable rights. I need to go into how you're violating my rights by even trying to continue with the hearing here, because I have not been provided proof of jurisdiction by this court in any way. I did give Judge Warren, I have a copy of it here.
If you gave it to Judge Warren, that's good enough.
Yeah, but it's also for you though, because pursuant to Article 3, Section 1 and 2, actually, of the United States Constitution, the judicial power of the United States shall be vested in one Supreme Court and in such inferior courts as the Congress may from time to time ordain and establish. The judges both of Supreme and inferior courts shall hold their offices during good behavior and shall at stated times receive for their services a compensation which shall be diminished during their continuance in office. So do you have your Article 3 certified delegation of authority order?
Yes.
Okay, can I see a copy of that okay, I'm gonna need a copy in order for the defense.
No problem. Go down to the Board of Elections and they'll give it.
Okay, you should have that with you right now if you have it. I'd be very
I don't
surprised
have
to
it.
see you have them because
I don't have it with me.
legislation doesn't grant judicial authority to administrative court, so I'd be very surprised.
This is not an administrative court.
It is, it's a municipal court here.
It's a court designated by the Ohio Revised Court.
You don't have a
Ohio
delegation of
Revised
authority
Code.
order.
Please look at the Ohio Revised Code.
Okay,
and
I
it
need
will
to see
show
the
you.
delegation of authority order if you have one.
Ma'am,
Because
if you will just check the code first. That's all you need to do. Check the code.
Okay, well, that's not the only way I'm being violated anyway. Because I have a right
You're
to
being
travel.
violated?
I am. My rights are being violated.
Oh, your rights are, oh my God. When you said
Because
you
I
were
have
being
a right.
violated, I was going to put a stop to that.
Okay, my
Do
rights
you
are
understand
being
that?
violated.
I will not
I
will not allow you to be violated while you're here in our court.
Okay,
I trust me when I tell you that we are not going to allow that to happen for you to be personally violated.
Okay.
Now that you've corrected yourself,
Okay.
I understand your concern.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, my right to travel is not a policy or embodied in a code.
I do not issue
Yeah, I have a right to travel. I'm not talking about a passport.
What would
I'm
be
talking
the right
about
to
traveling among the highways and byways.
Oh, the highway. Okay.
Yes, like I have
You need to
a
talk to the Bureau of Motor Vehicles about that.
No, because I have a right to travel, because according to Chicago Motor Code versus Chicago, the use of the highways for the purpose of travel
Where is
and
Chicago?
transportation is not a mere privilege.
Is that in Illinois?
This is a Supreme Court case.
Is that in
That was
Illinois?
already ruled, and Supreme Court cases do apply to state court cases. And that's according to Howard versus Rose.
Gotcha.
But the use of the highways for the purpose of travel and transportation is not a mere privilege, but a common and fundamental right which the public and natural beings cannot be rightfully deprived.
Okay.
And not only that one, but the right of a citizen to travel upon the public highways and to transport one's property thereon, either by carriage or automobile, is not a mere privilege which a city may prohibit or permit at will, but a common right which he or she has under the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and that's Thompson versus Smith. Now, answer me this, knowing that, do you uphold the Constitution?
Absolutely,
You did take an oath to
100%.
do that.
100%.
Okay, so you realize that trying to penalize me for traveling upon the highways and byways, you're imposing a penalty on a common right.
Do you
You're
think the states have a right under the Constitution?
No, states don't have rights
Okay.
because they're corporations.
Then we disagree on that. We just
They're
disagree.
corporations, they're inanimate objects, so no, they don't have rights.
Ms. Dukes, we just disagree then. That's okay. We're allowed to disagree. We
Okay,
disagree.
Ms. Dukes is actually an incorporated being on paper. I'm here and speaking because I'm an
forth.
You can address me as Admiral Bay, because I'm going to.
I'm going to-
Natasha Dukes is my explanation A, actually.
I will
I have
address you
information in regards to
by
my
your
straw
proper
name,
name.
but I'm not the straw name.
Okay.
My proper name is Admiral Bay.
Gotcha.
That's my natural name.
I'll put it under, as it appears on your Ohio driver's license.
Okay. So, as I was saying, I do have a personal.
Why did you
liberty
apply
and
for an
right to
Ohio
travel.
driver's license then?
Because at that time, I did not have the knowledge that I have now. And that
Good
was,
answer.
that
Good
was
answer.
this
Good answer.
information.
Good answer.
That was this information.
Okay.
And
Did you
knowing that,
take any steps to terminate that?
that doesn't apply at all
Did you-
because
did you
driver's
take-
license. listen,
No, you're not answering my question. Did you
that's
take
important.
any steps to terminate your license once you
That's
decided?
irrelevant because the motor vehicle department does not have any authority.
Ms. Stoops, you and I are not going to get
to
very
do
far,
anything like
unfortunately.
that.
We're
According
not
to
getting
people
very
versus
far.
battle, traffic.
I'm trying to help
infractions
you.
are not crime. No, you're not, because you're not listening to my rights.
Okay,
These are
I'll
Supreme Court
I'm
cases
sorry, Alice.
that have already been judged or already adjudicated. They've already made this decision for you. No
Who
state
did?
shall, the Supreme Court, and they are above you because you don't even have judicial authority to even be adjudicating in the first place.
Okay.
Like I said, Thompson versus Smith, the right of a citizen to travel upon the public highways and to transport one's property thereon, either by carriage or automobile, is not a mere privilege, which a city may prohibit or permit at will, but a common right which he or she has under the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now, according to Murdoch versus Penn, no state shall convert a liberty into a privilege, license it, and attach a fee to it. Now, you need to understand I'm sure you already understand actually, there's a difference between driving and traveling, being that when you're a driver, that's what you're doing for a commercial activity. And I'm not doing anything under commercial activity, I'm traveling to work actually. So I have a right to travel, and you're trying to say that I was driving, putting me under a jurisdiction that's
Ms.
not
Stoops,
even
I'm not
my
telling you,
power.
not telling you anything at this point. You understand that?
Okay, well,
The
according
state of
to-
Ohio is telling you.
Okay, the state of Ohio is an inanimate object, it's a corporation, and it has no right to even be placing.
I don't think the
any
state
type
of Ohio is a corporation.
It is a
I don't
corporation
believe it.
because it is an inanimate object.
I
It
believe
can't
it
speak for itself.
I believe it's a
I don't even have
governmental
an
entity.
party here. Though there's no natural being, flesh and blood being here
It's
that
a
I can
governmental
provide
entity.
injury or
Please.
remedy to.
I think a lot of your answers will be found in the revised code. So I would
Okay, the
suggest you read
revised
it.
code is not even made in pursuance of the Constitution, making it void anyway.
I think it is.
It's not because it violates a lot of my constitutional rights.
Well,
such as
if-
my right
you
to
may
travel.
believe that.
No, I
and
know
you can
that
believe that.
because the Ohio code and all that is in violation of my right to travel. I have a right to travel on the highway.
You may believe all these things, and I will
I know
never
for a
tell
fact
you not
that
to
state
believe
versus
that.
Armstead, the Supreme Court believes everything I'm saying too. They're
Ms.
the ones
Stoops,
who came up
you
with
may
it.
believe that. We will continue to disagree.
Okay,
And I hope
well,
we can do that civilly.
Okay.
All right.
Just
Yeah,
so
I'll
you
do
know, driving is a commercial activity and the licensing instrument is for drivers only.
Check the
I need
revised
to-
code, please.
No, the revised code is for, those who are under a colorable jurisdiction, which I am not. I'm a Moorish American national.
Okay.
In fact, this is an international case. This should be under an international court, not under a colorable jurisdiction court that has no authority to adjudicate in the first place.
Okay. Well, again, we will disagree on that, and I hope we
Okay,
can do
well,
that.
it is on the record that you haven't provided your certified delegation of authority.
Correct. And I
Okay.
told you, you can check with the Board of Elections. And you can check with
You
the
should have
Supreme,
that with you. And I
Okay,
need it with
if
me
you
in order
please
to
check with the
continue
Supreme
with the
Court.
defense for my
the
case.
Supreme Court will
Okay, well,
vouch
that's
for
gonna be
me.
like the due process of law.
Oh, no.
And just so you know, you have about 2 more days now to provide that actually, because I did send that
Okay.
certified copy, that affidavit of fact. On the
If you'll check
28th
with
of
the Supreme
January,
Court.
So you have 2 more days to provide the delegation
Okay.
of authority order.
And what
not
I'm
only that,
suggesting is that you
But also,
contact the
as
Supreme
my
Court.
constitutional treaty secure rights, I also requested a copy of the oath of ethics and the bond numbers for all state government officials, employees, judges, prosecutors, agents, clerks, and anyone who has in any way touched this case, as per Article 6 of the Constitution.
Okay. If you'll contact the Supreme Court, they'll provide that.
Oh, they've already made decisions here. I'm already reading these.
No, I'm talking about the Ohio Supreme Court.
The Ohio Supreme Court,
Correct.
I haven't seen their delegation of authority.
Well,
either, so.
If
Once I
they'll give
receive
that to you, they'll provide mine also.
And then also I see here you're trying to hit me with speeding, another violation of my constitutional security rights.
I, again, am not hitting you with anything. please do not use those terminologies.
Okay.
Because I find that offensive.
Okay, well, are you gonna tell me
But
where
that's
my
what it
injured
is.
party is?
Or,
My injured party. Where is
Did
the
you hit
flesh
somebody?
and blood being for? Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
did you hit
For a
somebody?
crime to exist, there must be an injured party or a corpus delicti.
Okay, when you were driving, did you hit somebody?
There can be no sanction. No, I didn't hit anybody. That's why
Oh,
there's no
okay.
injured party here. The state
Okay.
of Ohio is not an injured party. It's a corporation.
No, it's
A
not. It's
flesh
a
and blood
governmental
being that
entity.
cannot be injured. It's
You
not a flesh and
realize,
blood being
you
that can
keep
be
saying,
injured.
it's a governmental entity.
And the government is in place to secure, preserve, and protect the rights of the people.
And that's exactly what the
Exactly.
statutes do.
No, they don't.
Exactly.
They're in violation.
You are
Because I have a
100%
right to
correct.
travel.
That's
It's
what
on the
they
highways
do.
and byways. And I just read to you, state versus
Keep going
Arms,
around it.
Chicago Motor Coach versus Chicago. No, I don't have to be in Chicago in order for that to apply because any
Supreme
Supreme
Court.
Court case is going to apply to any state court case.
Okay.
Okay, and then here goes another one. Kent versus Bill is the right to park or travel as part of the liberty of which the natural person citizen cannot be deprived without due process of law under the Fifth Amendment of the United States Constitution. And here goes another one. Owens versus City. The state is prohibited.
I think you've done a nice
from
job
violating
researching.
substantive rights.
I think you've done a nice job researching.
Okay. Okay, yes, this is common information that should be available to
Common?
everybody.
No, I can honestly tell you, that's not common information because
I'm
there's a
saying
lot
it
of
should
people.
be. It should
Well,
be.
I'm just suggesting a lot of people don't go to the extent that you have.
Exactly.
I mean,
because
you've done a lot of
people
work.
don't know that their rights are being violated.
You've done a lot of work. I
I
appreciate
have,
it.
I have. That's how I know that you're violating my rights. And here goes another one, including jurisdiction. Louisville versus Motley. If any tribunal or court finds absence of proof of jurisdiction over a person in a subject matter, the case must be dismissed. The accuser bears the burden of proof beyond a reasonable doubt. And that's another reason I need a delegation of authority in order for you to, prove your jurisdiction to adjudicate over this matter.
Okay.
And I'm not here to be adjudicated on in the first place. I'm here to clear up a matter. That's why I'm here in special appearance,
Okay.
not generally.
Okay.
But that-
Don't forget, you have to come back next Tuesday.
You don't even have a right to do that. And once I've turned in the notice for dismissal, you have 2 more days for that delegation of authority order.
Okay.
You're gonna be receiving a notice for dismissal because you have not proven to me that you have the jurisdiction to be able to adjudicate.
Correct.
So that's.
But I told you where you could find that.
This is going, but you should have it with you if you have the
I don't carry that
judicial
with me.
authority to be.
Honestly, I don't carry
adjudicated in
that
the
around.
first place.
I don't carry that
Okay,
around.
well then you don't have the jurisdiction
Oh,
to
okay.
be doing any of this at all.
Okay. I disagree.
And that
with
is on the record.
Right, I disagree
Okay.
with that, so I.
How do you disagree with that? You don't even have the paperwork to show me. And
I
that's
told you
gonna
where you
be a
can
lack
find
of due process of law because I know
I
that
told you
was
where
the
you can
defense
find
in
it.
my case.
I told you where you can find
Okay,
it.
well, you should have that with you. That is
I don't
something
carry
that
around.
they
Mr.
don't
Judge.
give to administrative courts anyway.
Right. I
So I
don't
know you're
carry
not
that
gonna have
with
one
me.
anyway, so in 2 days I'll be turning in that notice for dismissal. And you
Okay.
can read over that and see how you're gonna have to drop every last one of these charges because you don't even have the jurisdiction.
Okay, just remember what
To
days
get
you have
any
to be
type of
back.
penalty, to even be converting a liberty into a crime,
Okay.
a right into a crime.
Don't forget, you have to be back on the 12th.
It's not a
You're gonna
threat.
receive your paperwork and it's gonna need to be dismissed.
Okay.
And I would prefer to have a trial anyhow because that's all any of this is gonna really have any weight.
And your trial date is the
Right
15th.
now, aren't even listening to me.
Right. The 15th is
Yeah,
the trial.
exactly, right. You're not listening to anything I have to say. And I would actually prefer
That's
this
not
to be
true.
in a higher.
I've listened to everything you
are
said.
listening to-
I listened to everything you said. That's
Okay,
not
well then you
true.
should know that my rights are being violated and you have no right to even continue in the first place.
Okay,
But you'll
but we
see that when
disagree
you
on
receive
that.
the notice for dismissal.
Let's
That's
do
when
it.
you'll
We
see
just disagree on
You'll
that.
see that.
It's not that I'm not listening. We just disagree.
Okay, Miss Dukes is a fictitious corporate being on paper. You can address me as Miss Admiral then.
Anything further?
I've
See you on the
expressed my
12th and the
rights.
15th.
I've
Good luck
expressed
to you.
my rights, and this is gonna be dismissed when I turn in that notice
Good
for
luck.
dismissal.
Good luck
Because
on the
you're not
12th
proving
and
to me that
15th.
you have any type of jurisdiction.
Good luck on.
I thought you guys might be interested in actually seeing that particular post, and which was screenshotted to me and sent along with the video, the link to the video. So here, Aziril says, Moorish American National, Azero Bay, in the Canton, Ohio foreign court venue. This is before I was aware of the mantra and personam jurisdiction, because of course she's a follower of Light Tajiri Bay regarding our right to travel. As you will see, they will try saying just about anything to confuse you and make you jump through their hoops. But stay strong, Moors. We have another one that will pop up after I show you the following video, which happens to be where she's talking to the court clerk and informing the clerk that everything she's doing is above her understanding, basically. she's attempting to try her case in front of the clerk, and it's really quite funny. Stay tuned.
As I was saying, I did turn in this affidavit of fact with a discovery on the 28th. I sent a certified copy. Actually, the judge warrant. I'm actually going to have to update this in order to, address Waring and Cabolas, but this is requesting both of their certified delegation of authority orders certified by Congress.
You obviously know a lot more than I do. So I'm
yeah, exactly. That's why this is going to be void. That's going to be void because...
Okay, but there's a process that has to go
exactly,
through for
that's why I'm going to need to be heard before any of this is valid because I need information from...
As I said, things get filed through the courts.
Exactly,
clerk's office,
and that's why I'm waiting
office.
on his delegation of authority
Here's your
order.
future
Not
court
only
dates.
that, but I'm also waiting on a copy of the oath of ethics and the bond numbers for all the state
Here's your
government
future court
officials that have
dates.
touched this
What
case
you were
in
saying
any way at
means
all.
nothing to me.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry,
the
but-
Constitution that you took an oath to uphold doesn't mean anything to you?
Absolutely, but
Okay, well,
this
pursuant
is-
to Article 3,
okay.
Section 2
Here's
of the
this.
United States Constitution, judicial authority is vested in
We
the
are on
Supreme
camera
Court
as long as
or
you're-
a lower
you're
court
videoing
which
it.
has a
This is your
certified
future court
delegation of
dates.
authority order, and which nobody has provided to you, which proves you don't have jurisdiction. Exactly.
Okay, so here is the actual post that was put up here by Azero Bay. This was sent to me by screenshot by a subscriber, along with the video that you just watched on her speaking to the court clerk. She says, discussing constitutional rights with a clerk at Canton, Ohio foreign court venue. Standing for your rights makes them so angry, but stand strong. This is before I was aware of personam jurisdiction and the mantra. For those of you that don't know what the mantra is, that is the same thing that Sharon spoke as she was being arrested at the New Jersey Library. This person is, of course, a follower of Light Tajiri Bay, which is, of course, where Sharon got her information. Let's hope for Azero Bay's sake that she realizes the error of her ways before she walks into the courtroom and starts to actually state her mantra. Funny. But this is what the followers end up doing. This is how they end up in a lot of trouble. And speaking of that, I just received an email yesterday to a specific Moor that you might all remember by the last name Smith, that actually took off with a police officer who had his hands stuck in her window. And he actually thanked me for the video that I did and has informed me that she has completely turned around. She knows now that she was misled, and I'm hoping that he will be willing to speak out with regards to this. This is the kind of thing that happens on Light Tajiri Bay's watch. So good luck to you, Azero Bay. You're going to need it, my dear, if you go in with this nonsense. You may strongly believe that you're right, but unfortunately, those cherry-picked laws, they'll get you behind bars. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.